Hi guys, this is Wilfred and I'm playing the Starcraft Remastered. So, well, there are two options, either the original and Broke War. So I've started playing a little bit on the tutorial part and also some of the beginning episode just to get me sorted. So I thought it's good to start with the cinematic for you guys first, and you can check out the video here. It's a HD version of the 20 years old game.
Why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway?
Cause I'm in charge, that's why.
Oh, it don't seem like no good kind of reason to me. Awesome. Hey, what's that?
Hold on a minute, a second. Steamroller!
Looks like you mashed some poor fella's dog, Sarge.
It's a Zergling, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. They'd be out this far unless... Oh, shit.
I love you, Sarge.
Oh wow, so it brought back a lot of memories. I played this game close to 20 years ago. You know, I must say, yeah, let's take a look at this.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal.
Sons of
Their liaison
Korhal.
is holding online.
Good day, Magistrate. My name is Arcturus Mensk, and I represent the Sons of
Mensk.
Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it. It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors. You know, of course, that my organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too. But it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
I mean, that thing here, I mean, is a HD version of the original game, which is kind of amazing if you think about it, because, you know, it brought back a lot of memory, how the whole briefing goes and so on. I haven't played this like for ages. I'm going to repair that bunker. By the way, I've recorded this prior to this video, and so like I'm just trying to see the map here. I've got like, you know, a little bit of, you know, even all those detail like the shops everywhere. It's amazing. So those are bunker. The unit can hide inside, and I think I was trying to command them. Is I'm not used to the way that these guys go, like all the micromanagement stuff like that. And I'm trying to get all these guys into... And then after that, I saw I selected the other two as well. Yeah, and there's a diner there. Look at the signage there. So I realized I needed to do some mining, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should build a refinery here. Yeah, I think, you know, last time I used to do all these like shortcut key rather fast, so Yeah. I've played this close to 20 years ago. Two things happened. You know, sort of like I met my wife in Malaysia, and I've got like, you know, I started playing Starcraft as well. Need not to say, I mean, you know, the fact that I'm married, I didn't really spend a lot of time on Starcraft. Thank God. But now I've got unfinished business. I finished the original game. It was really hard towards the end. It took out so much of energy that I didn't continue doing Brook War. So I played StarCraft 2 without playing Brook War. It's also one of my regret of not playing the Brook War, because I saw like there's a story gap there. So with this remastered version, I'm hoping that I can take my time to complete the stories, both the original and the Brook War, and so as to go back to the StarCraft 2 if I still have the energy to do that. But it's amazing if you look at all these things like blinking light. The HD version is really good. Like the supply depot, the fan there moving like that. Goodness me, I mean, that is fantastic. So I'm trying to count how many mineral that I need to, like, you know, how many things I need to do, kind of thing.
SCP good to go, sir.
The last time I played StarCraft, of course, like close to 20 years ago.
Reporting for duty.
So, yep. And I've got to build the Vesprin gas. I mean, even the gas looks rather nice as well. I mean, you know, all these like particles going up. I had really low expectation on the Starcraft remaster, and I must confess that it was an impulsive buy, because I was like waiting until the very last day. If you pre-order, you got some new skins for the base, and I got attacked, by the way. I was like, okay, and no sweat.
SCP good to go, sir.
So it was a very last minute. I think just a couple hours before its launch, I was like, what the heck? I mean, you know, $15. Like the Necromancer DLC, may as well just get it. You know, and I always thought that when it comes to file memory, always best to lock it back in the past, because you know, when you experience again, it's never quite the same as how you remember it. That's what happened to a lot of things in life, actually. Like, you know, the places that you've been to, you thought it's really good file memory. You went back there, it's not quite the same. Although the people that you are with is kind of like, you know, same person. It's just one of those things in life, right? But as I'm playing this, I mean, I'm looking at, now that I get time to sort of like admire the artwork, it's actually pretty fantastic. It's pretty fantastic. I mean, they've done a really good job in making it like a retro kind of feel in terms of the interface and all. But it's HD version, and it looks great actually. I mean, consider all things like, you know, it captured the essence of it, like the broken glasses on the base there, kind of thing. So I mean, back to this whole thing, I'm trying to build up my base and get as many people, start the whole resource management going. I think I need to build more depot. And I have to remember it's BSBS kind of thing.
Supply depot is required. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, so that is
Not
interesting.
enough minerals.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the mineral to come. I mean, even I think that one's engineering bay, is it? Or the academic. It looks really nice. You can see the you know, the detail on top. Like the missile is like, looks Tracy's armory. You can see the things inside as well. Man, I mean, you know, that is really fantastic. It looks great though, really do. They really have done a good job in that one. So I was wondering, what is a ComStat station? I think the one that you could scan an area, is it? To see what's around you? I don't know, not quite sure.
Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
And then I was thinking, whoa, the Zerg are coming. And I was thinking that, well, can I sustain that kind of thing? I think there's an advantage on top, but the guy has already died. So one guy died. And but I think, yeah. So I was thinking, well, what can I do with these guys here? Maybe I should like get more bunker, because I I can't remember. Of course, I played this like, you know, close to 20 years ago. I can't quite remember how many of those are there. So I thought, you know, let's just be safe and build a lot of people around. Get one more guy there for like, you know, just at the high ground. I have no idea, man. Seriously.
Go, go, go.
So much detail inside. It's fantastic. So it's 22 minutes before the drop ship kind of thing. Then I think maybe I should research on something that help my soldier, marine, and firebat to be better. So I thought maybe I need some more SCP as well.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah,
SCP good to go,
I think it was
sir.
kind of like the rather enjoyable kind of you know, game. This was the third kind of mission I've done tonight, and I thought I'd showcase to you guys. I mean, you know, because I always been wondering how it looks like when it comes to the HD version. So I thought maybe I should like build some bunker there. And I've got like these are flying machines, so I better go back. So I hope the turret can do something about it. And I thought, ooh, I need to repair. And so I'm repairing the whatever it is right now. So I'm repairing the bunker right now. And now I'm getting a little bit panic kind of mode because, you know, when people are dying, I need to sort of like, you know, probably I need to build more bunker. And then I'm in the obsessive mode and get as many turret and bunker as possible. So basically, you know, as I progress, the next kind of 20 minutes, I'm more or less just building up the entire base. I do that. So I think back to the, you know, I'm sure you all have many stories to share on StarCraft for some of you who have played before in the past. So around about close to 20 years ago, I was like in a project, and and one day I look at all the managers and the, you know, consultants. I was like, wow, they looks really intensive on their laptop. And I peeped onto their laptop and saw that, hey, they're playing games, like LAN games together. So they have like, I think 4 against 4. So I think it was up to like 8 people can join a game if I didn't remember correctly. I tried to put a turret up on top though, but I couldn't. So in the end, I was like, you know, I was just observing them to play together, and they were like cursing at each other. It was great team building event.
Upgrade complete.
It was just great team building. People are just like having so much fun playing against each other. There was there were Protoss, there were Terran, and I was like, what on earth was that? So I think the very first StarCraft game that I played, because I didn't think I could do it, so much micromanagement, but it looks very high tech back then. I think, you know, back in the, you know, in the 90s, late 90s, when you look at this game, it was like, wow, it's a lot of very high tech kind of like neon light kind of indicator here and there.
Orders received.
So I got curious. I must confess that the first game that I got was cracked disk. So someone just passed me this, use it, and you can install using this ID CD key. I said, okay, you know, give it a try. Never know whether I like it or not. So after that, I kind of like it, so I bought the original version with the license, and after that, I bought the boot war as well, a licensed version. But like I said, I didn't really do the brute war because the main game was so hard towards the end that I was like exhausted. Same as StarCraft 2 as well. The first episode I've completed it, but the last episode was so hard that I tried to do an upgrade here, by the way. The last episode was so hard that I kind of like, I couldn't start the second episode. Now there's a Mutalist, and I think I'm trying to repair as well. Yeah.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
So I was trying to queue up my task. I don't know why I couldn't do it. Because I remember there must be a way. Maybe the way I clicked it was wrong. That I could like, you know, queue up like, you know, after repair this, repair the other, repair the third one. I thought I could do that. But I suppose all these things will come into kind of a picture, clearer picture as time goes by. So there are three races in StarCraft: the Terran, which is what this is now; the Zerg, which is what you've seen the enemies, and also the Protoss, which is kind of a different concept as well.
Additional supply depots required.
My personal favorite is actually Zerg. I prefer to play Zerg. I somehow got the back then in the past I got the build order right. So you have to like build some way, then you need to kind of like destroy and got a -1 kind of supply and stuff like that. Yeah, it was kind of fun. At one point I remember all this build order, but now you ask me, no man, I can't remember what to do. So in any case, I'm still trying to sort of like get my base up, as many people as possible. I mean, I'm trying to build some depot and stuff like that for expansion, really. But I mean, Terran has its own good thing as well because all the building can be lifted out and moved away somewhere. But although I must say, unless there is ooh, there's a lot of action right there. I mean, if I have to move away due to the attack and whatnot, then it's already quite a gone case already. Of course, if there's a strategic reason to build the command center in the base first and then fly over to the resource and land it there, I mean, there could be one reason why. But yeah, it's interesting. But in a multiplayer, if you got to fly, then it's probably a bit disadvantage somehow. But yeah. But I remember there was some mission whereby there's some lava, you need to lift up everything. I remember. I thought it was quite fun, all these things. But yeah, building the base. I'm kind of admiring the artwork right now. I think some actually get a little bit disappointed with the cutscene. They were hoping that they will redo it in some sense or make it a HD version. But I thought, actually, after I've watched some of this cutscene, I mean, it's fine. I think it was the original StarCraft cutscene. The atmosphere, the dialogue scripting, I thought it was pretty top notch. Graphic wise, of course, a little bit like cartoon-ish, but I wouldn't really want things to be dramatically changed. So long as it looked great on my HD monitor, I'm happy. Very easily satisfied. So now within another 14 more minutes, and I'm just frantically trying to get my manpower up to see if if I need to like just build more bunker. Really, I'm not quite sure what to do next actually. I mean, there aren't many things I can build right now at this very early stage. I can't really do any air unit and stuff like that. But yeah, so anyway, the mission is just to survive for half an hour. Yeah, so I've got some SCV over the left side. I think I've got one SCV over the right side. I'm just trying to build up the base. Fun time. And the reason why I'm building so many turrets in the middle as well, I'm not quite sure how they're going to attack. Like, would they fly over from the middle and stuff like that? I can't remember. So I thought maybe I just like build more of these guys here.
Job's finished.
Yeah, it's a lot of micromanagement. So this guy is depleted, and I realized that since he's depleted, I need to mobilize this guy, do something else. So I think maybe just build more bunker. And I think I've got 2 barrack already. So I just like randomly building some turret here and there. I mean, I'm worried that it will be a lot of like Zerg coming in, like just destroy everything I've got. So look at the fans of the supply depot.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
So I'm gonna see. Ooh, there's quite a big chunk of Zerg there. They look pretty good though, by the way. So I got some fire bat, and I try to get SCV to repair, but I think it's just too, it happens too fast. So I try to repair this one. And there's an air unit. And I just realized that my fire guy can't do any, can't shoot any air unit. Yeah, I need a medic. Yeah, trying to replenish my bunker because one is destroyed.
Not enough minerals.
And now I'm in a panic mode to sort of like just build a lot of these things. And I run out of gas anyway, so so I'm just thinking of what else I can do. I'm trying to put the people inside safety.
Yes, sir. Need a light. Job's finished.
So I'm saying, oh, okay, so there's some bunker there, like free bunker, just go in.
Naturally. Yes, sir.
And I move the guy back. I think I said, why not build more turret?
Need a light.
Yep, that's what I do.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Job's finished. Right away, sir. Need a light.
So I've got quite a fair bit of fire bat kind of thing.
Job's finished.
10 minutes until dropship arrival.
Yeah, so I need to survive for another 10 minutes. Man, I'm still admiring the whole interface, seriously.
Commander.
Base is under attack.
Attention.
So I think, ooh, but that side seems to be holding up quite nicely.
Naturally. Let's burn.
So yeah, I was trying to see which one is the one that is like, you know, not empty.
Orders, Captain.
Or empty, yeah. How nice if they got some guns sticking out of that whole bunker hole and then you kind of like know which one is occupied, which one is not, kind of thing would be nice. And that guy got stuck there for a while. I was like, oops. You can actually zoom in though, by the way. I didn't do that. It's kind of beautiful when you zoom in. You see the detail of it, of everything.
Sir. Reporting for duty.
So thinking, what else can I do? What else can I do? Yeah, turret.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why I built so many turret. Looking back, I think I should have just chill. Like, you know, once you get a certain number of units, you're fine. Or I should have just like, you know, try to explore and send some unit there, destroy their base. That'd be quite fun. I don't know. Maybe I should do that again. Yeah.
Want to turn up the heat. Standing by.
So try and move some of the fire bat, some of the you know, marine inside.
Orders, Captain.
So I said, what else can I do? Ooh, there's another. And then here is when I make a mistake because I should have sent someone there to attack. I don't know why I didn't do that. I was trying to see if I could save it by the repair. I think my reaction is a little bit too late. So yeah. So well, that was my bad. Definitely.
Orders, Captain. Job's finished.
So I built another bunker. And I tried to get people together. It was like really hard to move them. The pathing is a little bit strange. But yeah, looking back.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah. I said, oh no, this guy's dying. Get him back.
Outstanding.
And then that guy just like stands still over there and he realized that, oh, I'm good at commando. Well, didn't go well, did it?
Yes, sir.
Why not? More bunker. So I'm moving the people into bunker. Basically, that's the.
Need a light. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, you see all the unit. They have all these like faces and animation there in HD. Ooh, rather nice. So 5 more minutes, and then we'll see what happens.
Give me some of this shoe. Need a
Bow,
light.
soldier.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Diner over there. Still quite a lot of like mineral actually.
Job's finished.
I was running out of idea like, oh, what else can I do in this 5 minutes time? Come on. Like whatever it is, come on me.
Pay attention. You want a piece of me, boy? Want to turn up the heat. Fire it up. Slam it. You got it.
5 minutes until dropship arrival.
And more are coming in and they die.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Uh-oh.
You want a piece of me, boy? Naturally. Let's burn.
Very good. So I got it all in the bunker.
Orders, Captain? Roger that.
I think somehow I needed more supply depot or whatever it is.
Reporting for duty.
Yep, I did build that.
Need a light.
Alright, another 4 more minutes and should be it.
Affirmative. Right away,
So, ooh, I need to repair that. Got fire on top. You can see a fire, huh? Looks really nice.
What do you want?
Need a light. You want a piece of me,
Who's this
boy?
guy actually? The Vulture. Oh, Vulture is one of the vehicle kind of thingy. Supposed to, you know, pretty fast moving unit, I think. Can go across the map quite fast. Yeah, so there are 2 of them. I didn't quite use it in this mission though, looking back.
Fire it up. Commander. Standing by.
I was like, let's get you back to the platform. And then, the routing. Whatever it is. So I'm just checking my bunker. And I think that, you know, if it would be good if I get a medic. I remember there's a medic somewhere.
Fire it up. Standing by. Rock and roll.
He said, okay, just put everybody into the bunker. 2 more minutes. Just pump more body. The body count.
Base is under attack.
Alright, so they're coming back. It's quite a fair bit, like, you know. And this guy needs to repair. I don't know, are they repairing? Yes, they are actually. And couldn't do it.
Need a light. You want a piece of me, boy? Yes. You got it. Let's burn. Commander.
Yeah, so there is one SCV there. Just checking on my bunker.
Need a light.
Making sure that they all have the
You want a piece of me, boy? You got my attention.
Your forces are under attack.
and well, it's quite a fair bit. There are like flying things around. And I don't think my SCV was was enough to do anything about it. They're trying to repair as well. I'm trying to repair the turret as well. No! I was kind of like in a bit of panic mode because it's 1 more minute to go. Yep, trying to repair. frantically. Ooh, there's a Zerg coming in from their side. I've got a lot of bunker though, by the way. That was rather effective. And I'll try to do everything I can. So at the end, they attack one side. Well, all my bunkers are gone, man.
Give me some of this shoot. Yes, naturally.
I read you. You want
More
a piece of me,
bunker.
boy?
Yes.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, I'm trying to check on the other side. I don't know why these two soldiers are walking around there.
You got it.
And yeah, that's
Sounds
it.
of core hull dropships approaching.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
Four dropship. Barely enough, no? So that's me on top. A higher score. Wow, they have so much resources. So yeah, I hope you got an idea of the Starcraft Remastered. I must say I'm having a lot of fun. I didn't expect that it was so like yeah, so like the old school. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I may or may not do more. We will see, and leave me a comment below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.